So, on Twitter, there's some ninja beef. What's up guys, Selfie Smarty here, and today I have some more beef for you that has happened in the month of June. I don't know what it seems to be with June. There's been so much beef that's happened throughout the whole of June. It's like we get a new story every single day, and of course, we're all loving it. Now this story originated on Reddit, but I found it on Twitter as Dr. Lupo actually shared a screenshot of what he saw and gave his take on the situation. What you can see on your screen here is a comment thread taken from Reddit regarding Dr. Lupo's streams and his donations towards the St. Jude charity. All these comments talk about how Dr. Lupo never got paid specifically to do the charity stream, and instead all of the proceeds were donated to the charity that was St. Jude. Which, you know, kind of makes sense. It's a charity stream. You're not supposed to get paid to do a charity stream. Of course you can get sponsors to sponsor the charity stream, but you yourself shouldn't get paid for doing it, and it should be all donated to whatever cause you're streaming for. Dr. Lupo takes this screenshot and posts it on Twitter with the following statement. He took it from live streams fails, and the post is regarding XQC, stating that a majority of streamers get paid to do charity streams, and for his own experience he has never been paid to raise money for St. Jude. He just wanted to clear that up. Now I don't watch Dr. Lupo, but judging by the comments and the picture he's shown, it leads me to believe that he is telling the truth, considering how often he streams for St. Jude and how much he donates to them on a fairly regular basis. It leads me to believe that he isn't lying. But in this Twitter post that kicked off a whole bunch of drama, Dr. Lupo specifically states that this is in reference to XQC saying that most streamers do get paid to do charity streams. Now I'm going to show you the 30-second Twitch clip of XQC actually saying that most streamers do get paid to do charity streams, so you know where it all came from and what started this whole bit of drama.
Whole wheat chat, it's time for the whole wheat world.
You guys know that most charities we're part of, they pay these streamers to do it, right? You guys can't be that fucking stupid. Don't take the money. I mean, you wouldn't know. The streamers that you watch that they do fucking charity days, they're pretty much all paid for it.
Can I just say one thing quickly? This is the clip that kicked everything off, and you can't even hear half of it because there's all the fucking Twitch donations and the text-to-speech. I don't know what's going on. For half the clip, XQC is just talking over some shitty donation that he's probably not even paying attention to. Actually, he isn't paying attention to because he doesn't even acknowledge it throughout the whole clip. But anyway, that is the clip, that's the context behind it, and now we get into the beef. Get into the nice juicy goodness. So for some fucking reason, Ninja's wife decides to chime in with her own opinion, and she says, "This guy always has some trash to say. I've literally never heard of a single streamer getting paid to raise money, and per FTC rules, if they were, it would have been easily known to the public. Keep doing amazing things." What a way to kick off the drama. You know it's going to be good when you see that eye rolling emoji at the start. Oh, beautiful. And the sarcasm at the end, God, what a start. Then the man at the center of all of it, XQC, comes in and responds, saying, "This is fucking rich coming from you of all people. Incredible you found the time to half-ass listen to the clip and give your take no one asked about in between your virtual signaling posts." Well, I mean, I don't know what she virtual signals about because surprisingly I don't actually follow Ninja's wife on Twitter. I know, I hold my hands up, you may have thought I did, but sadly that's not the case. But yeah, XQC is telling the truth. No one asked for Ninja's wife to chime in and give her opinion, but she did, and a lot of other people did, which we'll get to later on. Then Jessica fires back. "Ooh, I was waiting for your response. Enjoy your day, QVC. Hope to see you doing a fundraiser in the future since you have so much to say about them." Which, I mean, why is she responding like this? Why is she being all sarcastic? She started it right from the off, when no one even asked about it, and no one even asked for her opinion or even annoyed her. She's just sarcasm all day, every day. And I don't know why she sat on her high horse acting all high and mighty. She's chatting shit about XQC on a post he's literally tagged in. Of course he's gonna respond, are you a fucking idiot? And then XQC hit back with a mean right hook, and this really fueled up the fight. He said, "Of course I was going to answer, sweetie. I was eating breakfast, fueling up for a productive day. Not very relatable, I know. You should teach me a thing or two about fundraisers. I'm sure you know a thing or two about raising funds. I mean, these Gucci bags aren't gonna pay for themselves." And this pettiness, oh, I just love it. Answering back to her like she was answering to you, oh, taste of your own fucking medicine. Now just to be clear here and to clear things up, I don't really know what Ninja's wife does. Apparently she's his business manager, so you know, she manages the finances. So she should know a lot about raising funds and to getting good financial opportunities for Ninja. Now of course, Ninja comes to the rescue and starts to defend his wife in this thread, and it's his first appearance in this drama. Ninja says, "You have zero clue the amount of work Jess does for our family and our business. And when she wants to buy a Gucci bag, she fucking can because she worked for it. We have donated millions to charity and raised hundreds of thousands of dollars. Stop being a piece of shit." Now again, why does Ninja have to respond like this? If she wants to buy a Gucci bag, she fucking can, like she's a strong independent woman. That's not what XQC's talking about in terms of Gucci bags, like she doesn't deserve one. It's about how you can afford it, how would they get the money, not that they're actually buying it, you idiot. And again, to stop being a piece of shit line, she started it by talking trash about him. He's just responding and defending himself and answering back. I mean, what's wrong with that? And now we get to one of the worst bits of the thread that pretty much everyone's kicked up a fuss about, and it's Ninja's wife's response to Ninja's own comment. Jessica says, X, it's very clear you don't respect women, or really anyone, with again, the trash I've heard you spew. If you want to be sexist and act like because I'm married to a successful man, it makes me a do-nothing mooching woman, that's your choice. Be that kind of person. Oh boy, here we go again. I gotta give Ninja's wife credit though, she did hold off on playing the sexist card a bit longer than most people, but again, it will come out sooner or later, it's just a matter of time really. And as usual, when the sexism card gets played, it has nothing to do with sexism, and this is exactly the case here. XQC wasn't being sexist. Or the Gucci handbag statement, that is what I thought would have been a cause for the sexist card to get thrown out because it's a handbag and it's stereotypical for women to buy handbags, but again, I just don't see it. Really, all that XQC said to Jessica is that she's lazy and doesn't know what a hard day of work is. You could just say that to anyone regardless of whether you're a man or a woman. It's not sexist. She follows up that reply with saying, and I'm not your sweetie. Like, that is also sexist by saying it. It's not a sexist word, it was used sarcastically, not to put her down. It wasn't used in a derogatory way, it was purely sarcasm to respond in a sarcastic way to what she was doing to him earlier. Then XQC responds to this by saying, damn, the manager is about to come out now. Again, I like XQC on this because he just doesn't give a fuck. He's just doing it for fun and because he enjoys it. He really doesn't care about this drama, to be honest. He just wants to wind people up. Then for some reason, Slasher chimes in and says this calls for a 2v2 Black Ops 3 match for charity, which no one cares, man. You're just ruining it. Get the fuck out of here and let us watch this beef. You're offering nothing. Don't know why you're commenting on this. It's just useless. And then someone else who isn't even in this drama decides to chime in as well, and of course it's Twitch's most hated person, the biggest villain on the internet, Alinity. In response to Slasher's call out for a Black Ops 3 charity match, Alinity responds with, oh, this is an easy bet, Team Ninja loses easy. And now we get to the bit which this whole video is based around, Ninja's response, and he says, don't you have another cat to abuse? And just look how badly she gets ratioed on this. Her response, 5,000 likes. Ninja's response, 210,000 likes. I've never seen a ratio as bad as this. And honestly, she had it coming. It's Alinity. She gets clowned every single day, not only on Twitter, but on YouTube and the internet as a whole. If she responds to anything, you know she's gonna get cat abuse thrown her way this time. And before we get to Alinity's response, because she does respond, I'd just like to say, why is every single verified creator like this? I mean, Alinity gets clowned every single day on the internet, and rightly so. She abuses animals and has flashed herself on stream. She knows she's going to get abuse thrown her way, and she responds to it by blocking pretty much everyone who does send her that abuse. But when a big enough creator responds, or if they're verified, she goes out of her way to respond. But when it's an ordinary person, they get blocked. You just know it's clout chasing, and she's using this past of animal abuse to further gain from it. But I'm a nobody. If I reply to Alinity with a cat meme or making fun of her for abusing animals, I'm just going to get blocked. But if someone like Ninja does it, oh, suddenly she's responding. It happens everywhere, even if it's not abuse. If someone makes a video or a point and a nobody just comments on it saying, wow, this is really good, they get ignored. But if that same comment was written by someone who was big or verified, suddenly it's liked, it's heart reacted, it's pinned, they get a response. You know, it's just mental. But anyway, Alinity's response, you have no class, it's only a playful joke and you have to be rude like this? Pretty shameful, dude. And honestly, out of anyone to be playing the moral high ground, it shouldn't be Alinity. Hers was a playful joke. Wow, what else do you expect? Obviously people are going to go for the low hanging fruit and make fun of you for abusing animals. What do you expect? And then Ninja responds sarcastically as well by saying, oh, I was only joking too. Lol, OMG, can't take a joke. Come on, Alinity, haha, jeez. And again, Alinity gets ratioed to the extreme. And we got to side with Ninja for this. He started off with the thread being the bad guy and he's turned it around to being the good guy here. To which the final response in this thread is again Alinity saying, Ninja is is the most toxic person in gaming. And there's some more high ground again, Alinity. Why can't you just let it go? You are not the most morally perfect person, and you don't even learn from your mistakes. You abuse an animal again, and you let your nipples slip and just don't get banned. You just keep getting away with it. What's going on here? If Ninja's the most toxic person in gaming, then you are the worst person in the gaming industry as a whole, no matter what, with what you get away with. And after that, you would think the beef is done, but no, it comes back again for a round two, a second wind. Someone called Scott Fisher was digging through Ninja's tweets and he found this from 2018. After PGI to participate in the PGI Charity Showdown, pumped, streaming from Germany on Friday, hashtag ad, caught red-handed. Let's just rewind it back a little bit to when Ninja's wife specifically said, I've never heard of a single streamer getting paid to raise money, when, you know, Ninja did in 2018. So, you know, caught red-handed, we found the bullshit, but then Ninja comes back with a surprising take on this situation, saying this was a tournament, not a fundraiser / charity stream on a personal channel. But 100%, if this counts, you are right. But I mean, I just don't get it. It clearly said a charity stream and hashtag ad. It wouldn't be an ad if you weren't getting paid for it. That's not what an ad is. You wouldn't go out of your way to do it for free, would you? And put ad at the end. Wicked then responds to this by saying, trying to understand this take. You are saying if a middleman is paying you instead of the charity, that doesn't count as getting paid to promote a charity? Ninja then responds by saying, I honestly never thought about the middleman concept being in the same category as individuals promoting a charity on their own stream. The main point is, if an influencer is paid to promote or do a charity stream, hashtag ad is there. This is a perfect example. But I mean, he is right. If it was indeed a tournament, you clearly said it was a charity showdown, implying that it's raised for charity and is not actually a tournament. But then again, if that is the case and it is a tournament for charity, it is still a charity first and foremost instead of a tournament. Therefore, it shouldn't have a hashtag ad at the end. XQC then responds to the whole thread by saying hypocrite Harold, you know, because Ninja's a hypocrite when they actually did it themselves and disclosed it as an ad when it was actually for charity. And now the actual final bit of the drama, when Jessica says, if someone even so much as gives you free stuff, you are technically supposed to disclose it as hashtag ad. They flew us to Germany and put us in a hotel, not only for a non-charity tournament that they won, but also that. Not sure covering accommodation counts as paying to promote? But I do see where she's coming from. Even if it was a tournament, it clearly said charity, therefore it shouldn't have hashtag ad at the end of it. What XQC might have been getting at was that the charities themselves pay for a streamer to stream for them, and then all the proceeds that the streamer gets is then paid towards the charity, and they are only paying for the appearance of the streamer. And to me, I guess that kind of makes sense. It might not be morally right, but at least I can see where they are coming from. And now my overview on this whole beef is that I just don't really give a shit. I don't care who's right or wrong. It's just funny, especially because it's Ninja and XQC, two massive Twitch and internet personalities going at it. And to be honest, I wouldn't even have made a video on this because I don't give a shit. I don't care who's right or wrong. It really doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. I only made a video because Alinity yet again got humiliated and roasted in front of millions of people, and it was just funny. If Alinity kept her nose out of it, this video would have never been made, and a lot of videos like this wouldn't have been made. But Alinity just had to get involved, you know. Don't throw stones if you live in glass houses. She lives in the most fragile glass house on the whole of the internet, and she throws stones left, right and centre. So yeah, that's my take on the whole situation. I thought it was pretty funny, and if you enjoyed the video, remember to like the video and comment your thoughts on the video and the situation as a whole in the comment section down below. And if you enjoyed, remember to subscribe if you want to see videos similar to this one. I'll see you next time.